Welcome to our exploration of atheism and agnosticism, two philosophical perspectives that question the existence of deities and the nature of belief. Throughout history, these viewpoints have emerged in various forms, challenging traditional religious narratives and offering alternative frameworks for understanding existence. Today, we will delve into the history of atheism and agnosticism, their core ideas, key figures, and their impact on society. Atheism, defined as the absence of belief in gods or deities, has roots that can be traced back to ancient civilizations. Early expressions of atheistic thought can be found in the philosophical traditions of ancient Greece and India. Philosophers such as Democritus and Epicurus questioned the existence of the gods and proposed natural explanations for the phenomena that were traditionally attributed to divine beings. In ancient India, the Charvaka school of thought emerged around the 6th century BCE, advocating for a materialistic and empirical understanding of the world. Charvakas rejected religious dogma and emphasized direct experience and observation over scripture and ritual. During the Enlightenment in the 17th and 18th centuries, atheism gained momentum as reason, science, and skepticism became central to intellectual discourse. Enlightenment thinkers like Voltaire, Diderot, and Rousseau challenged the authority of the church and promoted secularism, paving the way for modern atheism. One of the most influential figures in the development of atheism was Friedrich Nietzsche, a 19th century philosopher known for his declaration that God is dead. Nietzsche's work questioned the foundations of morality and religion, advocating for the idea that individuals must create their own values in the absence of a divine authority. Another key figure was Karl Marx, who viewed religion as an opiate of the masses, a tool used by the ruling class to maintain control over the oppressed. Marx's critique of religion emphasized the need for social and economic change rather than spiritual salvation. In the 20th century, the rise of secular humanism further shaped atheistic thought. Secular humanists advocate for ethics and morality based on reason and human experience rather than divine revelation. Prominent figures such as Bertrand Russell and Albert Einstein expressed atheistic or agnostic views, emphasizing the importance of scientific inquiry and skepticism. Agnosticism, a term coined by the British biologist Thomas Huxley in the late 19th century, represents a position of uncertainty regarding the existence of deities. Agnostics assert that the existence of God or the divine is unknown or unknowable, emphasizing the limitations of human understanding. Huxley's agnosticism emerged as a response to the dogmatic claims of both religious belief and atheism. He argued for an open-minded approach to questions of existence, advocating that individuals should suspend judgment until sufficient evidence is available. Agnosticism gained traction during the 20th century as many intellectuals sought to navigate the complexities of faith, knowledge, and science. Figures like Bertrand Russell and Carl Sagan expressed agnostic viewpoints, highlighting the importance of inquiry and evidence in forming beliefs. In contemporary society, atheism and agnosticism have gained visibility and acceptance. The rise of the internet and social media has facilitated the exchange of ideas and experiences among non-religious individuals, creating a sense of community for atheists and agnostics. Prominent atheists such as Richard Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, and Sam Harris have contributed to the discourse around atheism through their writings and public speaking. Dawkins's book, The God Delusion, became a bestseller, challenging the validity of religious beliefs and advocating for a scientific worldview. The new atheism movement emerged in the early 21st century, characterized by its assertive stance against religion and its promotion of secularism. This movement has sparked significant debate and discussion about the role of religion in society and the importance of atheism as a legitimate worldview. Atheism and agnosticism have played significant roles in shaping societal attitudes toward religion and belief. As more individuals identify as non-religious, discussions about secularism, ethics, and morality have become increasingly relevant. Many atheists and agnostics advocate for the separation of church and state, arguing that religious beliefs should not influence public policy or education. This advocacy is particularly important in regions where religious fundamentalism poses challenges to scientific education and civil rights. Moreover, atheism and agnosticism have influenced various social movements, including those focused on human rights, gender equality, and LGBTQ+ rights. Non-religious individuals often support secular approaches to social justice, emphasizing human dignity and equality without reliance on religious doctrine. Despite their growing acceptance, atheism and agnosticism continue to face challenges and criticism. Atheists may encounter social stigma and discrimination, especially in deeply religious communities. Negative stereotypes often portray atheists as immoral or lacking in values, despite evidence to the contrary. Agnosticism, while sometimes seen as a more moderate position, can also be criticized for its indecision. Some argue that agnostics should take a definitive stance rather than remain neutral on matters of belief. As we look to the future, atheism and agnosticism are likely to continue evolving alongside societal changes. With increasing secularization and the rise of non-religious identities, these perspectives may become more mainstream and accepted. Educational initiatives and outreach efforts are essential for promoting understanding and acceptance of atheism and agnosticism in diverse communities. Encouraging open dialogue about belief systems can foster respect and coexistence among individuals of varying faiths and worldviews. In conclusion, the history of atheism and agnosticism is a complex narrative marked by philosophical inquiry, social change, and the quest for understanding. From its ancient origins to its modern expressions, atheism and agnosticism provide valuable frameworks for exploring existence, morality, and the human experience. As we reflect on this journey, we recognize the importance of understanding and appreciating the diverse beliefs that shape our world. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the history of atheism and agnosticism, perspectives that continue to inspire thought and discussion in contemporary society.